Okay, so welcome back to the channel, and today we will be reacting to a video from a channel called Britons, which is a very great channel. They essentially post TikTok compilations of the state of the UK and all the different issues that we have going on in the UK. So this one is about the cost of living and how people are struggling with the cost of living. All of us are struggling. We all know kind of how difficult it's been, especially in the recent years. So without further ado, let's watch the video.
Am I not the only one that thinks it's way too expensive to live in the UK? It's getting ridiculous now.
You're not the only one, and you're not alone. It's extremely expensive to live. Like, it's wildly expensive to live in the UK. And like I said, as someone that's a journalist and that has the privilege to travel to a lot of places that I definitely myself can't afford to travel to, but my work pays for it, and I get to go to all these different places and cover all these stories in all different countries. When you compare the UK to a lot of different countries, especially in Europe, the UK is so much more expensive, and the food, everything is worse. Like in France, I couldn't believe it. I was in France recently and I bought this massive T-bone steak and it was like 10 euros. And that type of steak in the UK would easily be like £40. And the steak tasted better quality than a £40 steak you would have in the UK. Like, I was shocked. I was actually shocked. I was so shocked.
Thinking of moving. I've actually totted up how much it costs me to survive, okay? For me to support my family in the south of England, okay? Right, and this is ridiculous. All throughout history, men have been able to be the breadwinners of the household. Even the lowest classes could afford a house and have a family, a wife, kids, and give them some food. Why can't we do it now? It's madness, right? Okay, this is how much my costs are. I've got one wife, only one, and 3 kids, okay? And I'm the breadwinner.
Woo! 3 kids. Oof. I keep saying it in every video. If you're a parent, please give me your playbook on how you manage money and how you're able to survive with kids. Because as a single person, if I learn how you manage money, if I was managing money that way, I could set myself up for, success in the future. So please, parents, tell me, because I have no idea how you can have 3 kids and a wife and provide for all of them in this economy. Like, that is wow. SubhanAllah.
Right, we're ready. So my rent is 170. No.
Woo! £1,700 on rent already. Yeah, we've already started on a crazy foot.
£1,700. Right. Council tax £246. Okay.
Oh,
gas and electric about 250. It matters, whether it's winter or not. During the winter.
His council is really expensive. £246 a month. Ouch. Out.
It's 350 plus. Water, about 30 quid a month. Internet, 50 quid. To be fair, I've got expensive internet for my job, okay? And I work from home. Food, in between £500 and £600 a month, and that is like without.
How is he able to spend only £500, £600 a month for a family of 5? Even though that seems like a big number, food is so expensive these days. I would have expected that to be more. I thought it was going to be like insane.
Many treats or anything. So for me to survive, right, and actually be the breadwinner in my family, I've got to earn £2,770
after tax, by the way.
£26 a month. That's mental, bruv. That is ridiculous. Right? Do you know why? Because what's that? Let's work out the salary of that. I'm just going to pause.
Yep.
So it's about 34,000, just under 34,000 a year after tax.
After tax.
I couldn't be bothered to do the percentage. It's ridiculous, and that's just to survive. That's just to feed people, and there's no Netflix or anything.
There we go. So if you're making 40k, you're barely scraping by, especially if you're providing for a whole ass family. If you're making like 50, 60k, you're just about scraping by, but in 5 years, the prices are going to increase and catch up with you, especially if your income doesn't increase. So you're kind of screwed. So just to get, especially in the south of England, because the south of England is more expensive than the north, just to really like have peace of, like, not even peace of mind, but like just to have your necessities made, maybe you can go on like 1 holiday a year with your family and like do somewhat nice things. You have to be on that like 80, 90, 100k before tax. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild. That's why you see the whole gender roles thing. We need to evolve past that. Unless the guy is just really rich, most families are going to need 2 incomes for anything to work. So I don't know what his wife does. Maybe if she takes care of the kids, then that makes sense, because the cost of, having a babysitter and childminders and all that sort of stuff is crazy expensive. So she's paying her way by taking care of the kids, if that makes sense. But if the kids are like older, she should help with the bills and stuff.
There, that's madness. So, but what I looked on the internet is that, check this. So I went on Airbnb, Antalya, Turkey, right? Lovely beaches and stuff, okay? Right, I did 4 guests, obviously, because of me, right? For a month, right? Look at this. 700 quid. Yes, please. £1,000 a month. No council tax and gas bills there, mate. Look at this, mate. Do you want to live there? Right, that is less than my rent and my bills combined. Right, you get your own swimming pool. Lovely little house. Look at that. Beautiful. Kids for the 2 kids I've got. Oh, brilliant. So I think.
And this is why people are leaving the UK. And a lot of people from the UK take it personally. I don't know why. Maybe they just don't want to accept that the country that they're from and the country that they love is going downhill. But it is. Let's face reality. And people that have skills will leave. That's what happens when a country is uninhabitable. Like, for someone like me, for example, I work remotely. There's no reason why I should be in the UK if you can't afford to get by. And the government's not doing anything and they're just giving tax breaks to rich people. Why would I stay? Like, where is the logic in that? There's not even any logic in that. It's not logical. So that's why I don't understand why people take it so personally when people are leaving the country and all that stuff. They take it so personally. It's quite funny.
I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to go travelling with my family. My kids are young enough. They've not gotten to school yet. So, yeah.
Okay, so he does have young kids. So that explains why his wife isn't working. So that makes sense.
I can work from home, so I can work anywhere in the world. So why am I paying that much money just to survive? Right, see you later. Follow the account for the journey.
Yeah, we're going to end it there. But yes, it's crazy what's been going on in the UK and where things are going. It's really, really insane. But let me know your thoughts. Please subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Comment down below your thoughts. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for tuning in.